I think the big issue with incentivizing people to do Yak Track and kind of shifting some of that monetization over to that, I don't think the cosmetics are anywhere near good enough for what they would need to rely on that. And it's not even just, I'm not talking about the quality of them. I'm talking about the amount, the variety, the types. I mean, we get these Yak Tracks with a very slim motif.
It's the limitation of the engine.
I don't even think it's... I'm talking about the different swords and stuff they're putting out. Every Yak Track has this really hard-coded theme to it. And
like where it's a sword, a bow, crossbow,
or it's
maybe.
a sword of this color and this style. And I bet like maybe even not even 1% of players are even interested in that stuff. Like, I feel like we need stuff that can be like more personalized to the player. Like, give us recolorable shit. Give us like more ability, like overrides and stuff like that. Give us more crazy stuff that actually makes us want to do it.
Hey, we got one of those in Treasure Hunter right now.
Don't screw Treasure Hunter. Don't put them on Treasure Hunter. Put them on Yak Track. Put them at task freaking 375 or something. Just come on, like
yeah. I get you. I get it. I get it.
It's like they're afraid to move things away from Treasure Hunter, and I feel like if they do, they're gonna benefit from it. If they do, I think I don't have the numbers, but from what I see, it just feels that way. It feels like they have this. It feels like they honestly have this hard on for Treasure Hunter. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, right now in Treasure Hunter, you got the Woodland Archer outfit and the Ranger Roll walk animation. The Ranger Roll walk animation is the thing that's going to be the gamble one. That's going to be your less than 1% drop. And then as you use Treasure Hunter over the next week or so, you have a chance at picking up pieces of this Woodland Archer's outfit. And then we had a bit of a discussion in our Discord on this about how eventually you will get the Woodland Archer outfit, but the Ranger Walk is going to be another one of those rare items to that. And maybe you're right, Zan. Maybe it does come down to ability overrides, walk animations, and things that are recolorable that people want to use for this.
Or hell, even come up with new ideas for things they can sell like that. I mean, there have been tons of ideas that people have thrown around on, the site that shall not be named, of things that people would want cosmetics-wise that have just never really happened. And I feel like they just don't tap into that enough. They just, it's like they think people care so much about XP. We just load them up with XP on these Yak Tracks and they want to do it. I just don't think that really does.
No, the people who are that concerned about XP, who aren't playing, and who want the supplemental XP, they're in Tanis's camp, like you said. They're buying multiple 450 key packages.
And when I'm scrolling through Yak Track, there's no rewards that I would like stand out usually, and I'm like, I want that, unless it's something that's like literally for my immediate outfit I'm wearing. But when you're like playing a game, like the recent one for me, I played Fortnite recently, and when I scroll through a battle pass, and I can pick out like several things in each page. I'm like, ooh, I want that. I want that. Yeah. But that's because the items that they have in their battle pass are ones that actually kind of have an impact on your gameplay. I mean, they've designed their cosmetic system in such a way that they are very big pieces of content that you unlock from that in terms of your customization. Whereas in RuneScape, it's like, oh, another outfit, thanks. Like,
yeah, and
I don't have enough of those.
Right, and then it comes to the point of, how easily can you break that level of immersion with RS? Because Fortnite takes it to a pretty strange degree where they've had, haven't they had characters from the Marvel universe appear in their battle pass that you can run around as? Yeah,
and that's cool and everything. That's not even what it's really about to me. It's just about the fact that their battle pass is basically all really high quality cosmetics and stuff like that. And it works. I mean, I understand that's a completely different game that doesn't have this whole XP system in it.
Do you think
we'd be and everything.
Do you think we'd be having a different conversation if we had cloth textures, cloth physics,
absolutely
hair,
I think,
and updated player model?
This is why I feel like they're selling themselves so short by not going for that rework as soon as they can. Because the second all these characters get updated to that new model, just imagine what the cosmetics on Yak Track are going to be like. Like, I'd imagine they'd want to put more resources into character arts and stuff like that, and just pump out a shit ton of cosmetics with that. But honestly, like, seeing their approach to doing it, I don't even know if they would do that.
Right, and the reason for that is that RS3 is the XP-focused PVM game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Treasure Hunter says, and that's why we're where we're at. I think this
PVM game,
I
but
think
once you get to the point where you're doing only PVM, you basically don't care about the XP anymore.
Right, and I mean, then I think the game system limits you to how you can look with that, and that's where we're at right now. So
I feel like, I'm not a crazy PVMer, but that's basically all I do in RuneScape when I log in anymore. I don't train skills or anything like that. So when I'm just getting a bunch of XP from a track, it's just whatever. Like I said before, I basically just want the cosmetics, and I highly doubt I'm alone there.
Yeah, and I mean, I use it for the cosmetics and for guiding me about what to do and where to play in game.
Yeah.
So, but you're right. There does need to be a substantial redesign to Yak Track, I think, on that. Tanis, anything before we go on that? Because I feel like this was another of our mini monthly bits unintentionally. Thank you, Zan.
No, I will be happy if it goes back to the original 50, the original time frame. I think it worked better. This was an experiment that was worth doing, but didn't pan out.
All right, sounds good.